Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Satisfactory. Yes, we're back at the main base and well, we have plans for today. As you can see the milestone, we are on petroleum power. So for today we want to make fuel generators. We have 3 more oil spots we can use for crude oil and we're going to convert all of that into fuel and using that to generate more power. And after that, once we get better recipes, we'll probably change it up a little bit and maybe use the turbo fuel to get better yield out of that power as well. But we'll have to see how far we can take it. For now, we want to focus on today to unlock the next 3 milestones, which is petroleum power, logistics, and well, industrial manufacturing. Because I think once we have this, we can start making computers. And with the computers we should be able to unlock, and what was it that I had fawned over? No, it's oscillators. Because this is what I want. I want to be able to scan hard drives. Because once I can scan hard drives, we can do some amazing things. Still want to have computers though, so I'm hoping to add computers to the list today as well. It's not here. Oh wait, that's why I wanted to unlock industrial manufacturing. It's the manufacturer, because that will give us the ability to automate oscillators. Yes, definitely, that's what we want. So, for now, let's put in some of our petroleum power. I, of course, already brought the stuff with us from the Blue Lake. And...
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that, it would be bad for morale.
Oh, that indeed it would be, but I won't tell anyone, Ada, we are the best, and you know it. Alright, so petroleum power now unlocked. We can start building that at the other base. Let's select our other one and we'll come back for this later. Because mainly that means that we can use encased beams to make even faster builds along the way, and the big old truck. 48 inventory slots to bring stuff from one side to the other, and then we can start using the road. Might be a nice idea. Because I don't know if it's handy or not, or if it's usable, but I want to try it out. We built this road for some reason, and yes, it is very useful to me, the road. I am very much enjoying it, but hey, if we can use it to supply our other locations, we definitely should. So I'm gonna go back to the Blue Lake. I will see you there and we'll start building. But before we go, there is something I wanted to pick up while we before we leave, and that's here, the Mercer sphere. We can get stuck against it. No text from Ada. Yeah, because what I want to do from now on, I'm going to pick up a hard drive once we get to Blue Lake. Is that in between episodes I just want to mass grind picking up Mercer spheres, summer sloops and hard drives, so we can just use them for whatever we want. And of course we're going to do a few episodes that we are exploring as well, just to take you with it in the process. But yes, for now, let's head over to the lake. Alright, back at, well, Blue Lake base, where everything is nice and running. Yeah, Everything is starting to fill up to the point that I might want to think about putting a sink here just to get rid of everything that's a little bit more than we can use, basically, when the containers get full. And see, we're already on 2 lines already. And I made a slight different adjustment here. As you can see, we have like a piece of a building here as well. It's basically that this pure node that's pumping 240. I just made sure that it goes all the way to the other side and comes out here. So we just tap it here. Also an active power socket, just as a prep for making things less cable-y in the future. So for now, let's do what we came here for, and that is having this spot here, which is impure, and the spot over there that is normal. Combine them together and also make them ready for, well, conversion. That's basically what it is. Let's see. Let's put him over here. Now let's close up the holes. Yeah, and of course I left them open just to make sure that I know where the hole was, but also that it's easier to place it there. Because if it's too high, it will use some of the legs to lift it up high enough so it still works. Okay, so where do we want to combine it? Put it here for now. And what is the yield? It is 300. And we're making 120 here. 16 others, 180. So the pipe can definitely handle it, no matter what it says. Right, let's combine this here before it joins up. Is it giving me a line to work with? No, it does not. Let's see where we're aiming for. That is run tick next to the square. That seems to be on the line. That should be it. Just for a rough, yeah, I think that's reasonably straight. Alright. Then there should still be some room left. Power this one up. And here we probably need to play around with it a little bit. Pumping as it goes. Alright, so we have 2 lines here ready to be converted. With all the precious oil. Which means 180 on this side and 240 on the other. Let's place a refinery and see what we can actually produce with that. Did we far enough? Yeah, I think 2 will be far enough, right? So we have room to walk. And room for the piping. Ah, yes. This would be nice just to get it right. What does it do here? That's 40 per minute for 60 heavy residue. And straight from crude. Is from 60 crude to 40 fuel plus polymer resin that we can use for plastic or rubber, if I remember correctly. For now this will do, meaning with 60 is 120 to 40 is 4, and that means 3 on that side, meaning that we can 8160 200 to 80 fuel. Well, it's not bad to start off with. Yeah, we're gonna create more, but that's basically where we're at for the moment. Alright. Here, all the way over to here. Since there's nothing going in the solid entrance, we don't have to give them any room for that. Not pretty. Can we give them both a little bit of room? Let's see if the noodle can fix that. Yeah, noodles fix everything. Alright, cutting off the end pieces. Alright, at least the fuel is not getting in there. Let's like I said before, once we get better recipes, we'll change up the setup. So now we get fuel out of this once we start powering things up. But we also have some stuff we need to get rid of. And the question is, where do we want to take that for the time being? And I'm thinking I want to put it back up there, because that way we can sink it until we decide what to do with it. Because do we need more plastic? Do we need more rubber? At the moment, doesn't matter. Later it will. Let's get on the edge so don't get pushed back. Perfect. What do you mean? You don't want to fit? Looks like it's a little bit off, and that little bit off is enough for him to say, "No, I'm not playing with you." That's fine. We can adjust you. Good, and then we can lead it all the way back over there. Alright. Then we get ready for our lines. I want to push this a little bit further back. That's at least everything connected. Then what we want is this, and I reckon I need to get a little bit more resources in order to make sure that all works. Well, if we say that the pipe will go here all the way straight. Then we can start connecting the powers that be towards it. I need a bit more height so I can oversee it a little bit better. And after we place this one, I'm going to go back to the main base to get some more resources to place everything else. Yeah, that would be perfect. Maybe not perfect, because I want to have a little bit of room from the thing as well. That may be better. Alright, let's adjust the side as well. So we have a little bit of a baseline, because we do want to make sure that they all are roughly aligned. Alright, and we might need to put another line of flooring there. We can do 2 generators there. And that would be enough at least to use the fuel that is going to be produced from here. So I'm going to go back to the main base and get some resources. I'll probably put the sink already over there and connect it. Show you when I get back. We're done with it, and also place the other 2 generators. And then next to it we probably will place at the other end another 4 generators, and let's see if we can balance that all out. That will bring us how much power? 250. Well, that's quite a big boost from what we have, right? And later on, when we can make fuel a lot easier, we'll make even more. It means that just with the 4 I'm planning to put on this one would instantly prop us up with another 1,000. Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to base. I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Alright, we're back at base, and I am in the process of resupplying everything so we can finish off our fuel generators. But before then, I'm also starting to pick up some more hard drives along the way that I want to convert into, well, nice little recipes. I do so want to activate the industrial manufacturing and a few other things while we're at it. So let's see how much we can fit in. not much. So let's see, we need 800 wire, 2 more frames, and a whole bunch of motors. That's fine, let's just do that. Nothing is really far away in this place. That should be more than enough to activate it and have a supply on myself. Let's probably pick up some of the motors and the frames on the way back. What I also want to do is, well, I'm playing around a little bit with different kinds of textures from the store. Like, do we want to make roads of asphalt with lines on it? Just some aesthetic things. So I have to see if I like it or not. And also, what I want to do is get more immersive spheres and summer sloops all around the place. And I probably want to do that during and in between the episodes. So we can start upgrading stuff. Because there is one thing I really would like. There's just some things I need to make manually. Do I have the... It's 100. That should maybe be enough. Because cloud storage with all the boxes up, it's really neat. And in another friend's game I saw something that I think would be really beneficial for us as well. And that is being able to manually put things in and out of the depot. So I want to unlock that as soon as we can. So once we put this in the industrial manufacturing, I'm going to see if I can build the necessary component to activate it or not. I'll be back in a few minutes and do so. So let's first put this in here. That's the important step for now.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Oh, it could be the sun coming up though. Alright. So that's that phase complete, which I think is very important for the recipes I want to unlock, for new ones for the heavy modular frame and computers, and of course the manufacturer, so we can make a factory to make oscillators. I also want to see if we can some point do the blueprints, so we can, well, make bridge parts through the blueprint, so they don't take a long time for me to make anymore, which is to all our benefits. So for now, the next one will be logistics, meaning that we can have some faster belts if we so need to. So let's see, can I make 16? Let's see how much I need. Yes. Ah, they're in the box, that's fine. This is the one. This is the one that I want to activate. The manual depot uploader. That means that everything in my inventory I can put in there. So when we go exploring and we have a bunch of stuff, we can just put it in the uploader on the cloud and then have a lot of more room to play around with. So we need 29 for that. And 100 here. So the amplifier, I can wait a little bit. We probably need to make a manufacturer to... well, make a factory to make them for us, but this we might be able to manually. Also considering we have found enough computers around hard drives in order to make it so. So what do we need to make those things? We need wire and pipes, which technically shouldn't be too bad. So give me a second while I pick those stuff up. Alright, so I made enough manually for both enhancements. We still need to make an automatic one. Oh wait. So I have 5 short, so this has to wait. For now, let's do the dimensional uploader. The one that I wanted.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
Yeah, very handy. Harnessing, so we can start the next phase.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The lip organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
I see. It seems we truly are building understanding.
And then this one. Perfect.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a Summersloop embedded to increase resource output without requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption.
Flow cycles within flow cycles make explosions into temples into explosions into temples. The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave the tapestry. A song of light and leaf and flower, a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
I can imagine it is. Alright, another thing that they want to unlock is gas mask in the near future. Of course, more slots as well. We want to add healing items, which I think are these 2. And for the last part, we want to have rifles and, of course, the ammunition that goes with it. It means that we do have to make smokeless powder as well. Let's research it. Why not?
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Yeah, this basically means that I think we need gunpowder and plastic to make smokeless powder. And once we have this unlocked, we can make a nice rifle and rifle ammo that would be very handy while we're out exploring the nature for more hard drives and other such stuff. So yeah, definitely high on our priority list. So yeah, that's basically things that we have planned for the future. And right now, we have unlocked one of the most useful ones for the time being. Meaning, we now have the dimensional depot. And what we can do, we can just say, hey, let's upload everything in here that is of use to us. And is taking up unnecessary room. And therefore, whenever we need it, we can just pull it out from there and use it wherever we are. When I go out there exploring with friends of mine just to collect hard drives and all that kind of stuff, we can put all these things in here, making it a lot easier to open up more hard drives. Because once we have everything in here, because technically every item in the game have a slot here that we can fill up with. So yeah, in the end we want all of those tied to boxes to autofill. So we can always have use for them. Yeah, I can't wait until we get there, but this is the start. Alright, we're back at the lake, and I think it's time for us to install some more generators and maybe even supply some more fuel in order to do so. And let's flush this for now, just to keep everything working. So, to complete this, we need to have at least 2 more generators here. We are producing 40. Just for pure oil? Yeah, this was 4 times 40, and 40 is used per generator, so if we put 2 more generators, then we should be fully using our capabilities. So let's put them down. Let's see. They're perfectly in line with the rest. And technically we should put the end of it until we actually need to build it further ahead, because that would be the dream, to have more generators making more power. That is for something in the future. So right now we should make enough fuel to turn up all these generators. So the buffer should not be needed anymore. This would be a self-contained factory of 4 and 4 of these. So where do we want the other one? I think I want to have them roughly in line with these 4. And then build refineries next to it, just same like this. Let's see how far back we can put them. So on the edge of that one. A little bit forward. Let's get a bit closer, shall we? Ah, we need to turn it around. It doesn't have to be exact, of course. And how many blocks did we have in between them? So there's enough room for piping. I think like a block or so. Let's put the one here. It doesn't really matter which one it is, right? The fourth one will be there when we have enough fuel. So we can put one pole here. just to make sure the connection is there before we cut off any other lines. Oh wait, I think this is just one that we use to power up that thing over there. So that's no problem. That's just fine. We can destroy that for now, and we'll leave those two there because we aren't even in the region of building there. At least not at the moment. All right, so those are here. Now we just need to build the refineries. To generate the output that needs to go in here. You wanna lay the pipes already, just to have it there? I don't think I have an exact mill now, but that's fine. Oh, that was not where I was aiming. Yeah, this does not seem straight. Let's just do it again. Alright, now let's go to refineries. We want 4, but I don't think we have enough crude oil for 4. So let's build 3 for now, unless I overclock the one of them to make enough to compensate for the lack of it. And that way we can put 4 generators here too. And that would actually be very nice. Yes. Let's see, we can do that. Fuel everywhere. So we got 60 here. And 120 here. That's 180. That is for 3, so we're missing 60. And let me guess, I don't have the materials with me, but now with the online storage of everything, I only have 1. Yeah, I haven't transferred all of them back in here. Well, at least we have the yellow one with us. Later on we're gonna use techniques to make a buttload of these ones if needed. 180 might be a bit much, but that might just be what we need, right? Alright, let's go. Like I said, we don't need to put anything solid in there, so we can get it as tight as we want. Connect these. Trim off the edges. Power cables is on the other side. Alright, that's for start. Now let's throw some pulp work. And you can do with a merger. I'm gonna put them all to the side. Yes, that would be nice, but that's not the one we're going for at the moment. That's for a later change. We're gonna make the direct ones. I found it weird that we weren't getting any materials out of it. Let me guess, I switched a little bit. I really need to be precise because the belt is really that small. Alright, now that's all attached to here. And what we can do then is bring it back onto the other line over here, where technically we already have a place for it. That's too high. We probably need to make some foundations in order to get it all the way over here. Yeah, that should be straight. And then go straight into the sink, until at least we can make something better with it. Because I do have ideas on what we can use it for, but until that, oh crap! I think I just removed the connection. No, that's fine. It wasn't in full production anyway yet. Now for the last bit. Again, that might be a little bit too tight, so just use a noodle one to make it extra noodly. There. Ooh. Trim off the edges. And everything was working except this one. Yes, because it hasn't been tied to the main line yet. And we did provide with some extra fuel. Am I overclocking that? There we have a perfectly nice double set of fully functioning generators. Perfect. And why are you not going anywhere? Is this what is this? Why is it only coming from both and not in it? It's a splitter, isn't it? Is it a splitter? I don't know, but it isn't working right. Okay. And we just need to upgrade the belt once we get something better, because there's a lot of stuff going on there right now. Also means a lot of points for us. 7, no, it's gonna get a lot more in due time. Over here, might as well pick some up for myself. Haha. Alright, now let's see how much power we have to play around with. We are at 3,800 and we are using 1,000 of a potential of 18. So 2,000 to 3,000 extra power we have right now, and that's just a start. We can get a better fuel source, like maybe even turbo fuel, or if we can make the process more beneficiary to us, then we can up it again. That would be perfect. But I think for now we're good. We can start building a few more factories without having to fear for power and such. So yeah, so what do we want to do on the next one? I think for now, I think this is very good. We completed our first objective of getting enough power here to play around with. I'm probably gonna have a bridge around it so we can check up on everything, so it keeps on working. We have potential for the future of building further out there as well. Then we have in the middle another section that can also house more generators. So this all square, all the way to the geyser, that will all be for future oil power, no matter how we want to make that. So we got also a lot more resources in the immediate area where we can play around with, mainly oil. We've all seen copper, iron and coal. So all the basic is here, and if we go all the way to the other side, there are sulfur nodes, 3 of them near geysers for my exploration side of things. So I think we can build a lot of different things here. Mainly what I'm looking for, smokeless powder or whatever it's called. Because if we have that and we can combine it with what is it like? I think is it rods or copper sheets? I think we can then start researching the guns, which will be very handy on explorations. Because I do want to start making sure we have factories that go further ahead, so we can get ready for full-on exploration without being afraid of getting shot. I mean, getting hurt by the animals. And of course, this one as well. And for this one, we just need oscillators, and we have also another one for computers. So I think oscillators and computers will be a good one for the next episode. Let's see what we have. We just have standard recipes. Yeah. So we can make this. We can make that here. The copper and plastic. Maybe see another recipe. No more plastic. So computers, we can make it here if we wanted to. That's good. Oscillators, we need quartz for that, if I remember correctly. That there's a lot of iron plates, which we can negate by removing the screws and just use copper for it. More wire. Use it. Oh, we can even make pure quartz if we wanted to, because it does use 36, which is 18 per minute, which is not a lot, to be honest. It's a very, very slow process of 1 crystal oscillator per minute. I would love to get another recipe for this one, but that may still be a little bit further ahead. So if we have a base for it when making this, that would be better. I think this might be a good one to make near our base, where we put all the quartz to, because we are making wires there in the area as well. So if we reform that into a factory for quartz and maybe get some resources from the other side for this one, and we need 2.5 per minute, which is not a lot. 14 cable per minute isn't a lot either. We can start making the crystal oscillators in the manufacturer. Okay, so I think we have a plan. So we're gonna go back to the main base. We're gonna start an oscillator factory there, and I think I'm gonna start my hand on making it into an actual building. Trying to see if we can come up with a style for our builds. Of course, it's gonna be concrete. I do want to have round shapes around it as well. Maybe arches going from one building to the other. Windows in it, of course. And maybe some steel, black steel on it to go very contrast against cement. That would be a good idea. Alright, so for now, I'm going to head back. And along the way, let's say goodbye for the day. And we'll continue on the next one. Because this road is, of course, completed for us. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because, like I said, oscillators and computers, if we have those two, we can unlock a lot of things on the milestone. Even more than we already have. And, well, we can continue from that and maybe start thinking about making a factory for the phase 3 parts 2. Still so much we can do. So until next time, bye bye.